All right. What is going on, my peeps? I hope you are making it a great day. This is Travis with the Good Life Property Group. And I figured instead of trying to explain to people this vision that I have with my real estate business, I figured I'd make a video. And then in the future, if anybody wants me to explain it to them, I will send them the link to this video because I think that my business and the vision that I have for my real estate business is pretty different than what you probably think that it is. So, I got into this business a couple years ago and I started out with a small boutique brokerage. And they used a certain company's Flex program, which generated a lot of leads. It was pretty sweet to have my phone ring and then the person said, I want to go buy a house. So if you're on this Flex program, uh, if you're on it, all those people that sell a lot of houses are probably using the Flex program. And it's good until it's not anymore, which is when you see how much money that you make, you look at it and you're like, oh, they took over 50% of the money by the time it's all said and done with. So, yeah, you sold a lot of houses, but you don't have a lot of money to show for it. And so after doing that for a year and almost ending up in a divorce because I was running around, my wife was running around like a chicken with her head cut off, trying to run a certain program for somebody else, I decided that we were going to do something different and pretty significantly different, apparently, based on the conversations that I'm having with people. And so, kind of what this looks like is about a year ago, I was like, I'm going to be my own Zillow. And people are like, you can't do that, Travis. Well, it turns out I actually can do that. And what that company is doing is their lead generation platform. They are the number one site for people that want to buy a house. So there's a pretty good chance if you're looking at homes, I do this every day. I use that website to look for homes. Now, in order to change that dynamic, I have to have my own website. And I have a branded website, which is badgeragent.com. And it's currently, I have one state's MLS, but we're going to add up to three states MLS. And what's cool about that is that I now have leads that I'm generating in more than one area. Now, I can't possibly cover all these leads myself because they're all over the state. IRMLS covers 13 member boards, which means that anywhere that there's an IRMLS house, that shows up on my website. And when somebody wants to see a house in, let's say, Tell City, Indiana, because it's on my website, I can set them up with an agent. Now, how broker to broker referrals work, if you don't know, I'm going to spill a little secret here that the industry may or may not want you to know is certain brokerages only will refer business to their own agents, which seems like a great plan if you're one of those people. Now, here's the reality of the situation. I spend almost all day on the phone with real estate agents. I'm calling them all the time. And when I'm having phone dialogue with people, I learn certain things about those people very quickly, like who they are and what they stand for. Now, I got in this business to help people. I think it's very important that during the course of my business that I'm helping people. And so there's certain times that I detect that certain people may or may not be a great alignment for a client. Now, if I'm stuck with using one particular person from one particular place, that makes my life very difficult. And so what my business looks like is I don't care where you're at. It doesn't matter to me. It matters to me more who you are as a person. And so if I call you, you should hopefully answer the phone. If I leave a message, you should call me back. But if I call you and I leave a message and you don't call me back, I am not sending you referral business. I don't care where you are. You need to answer your phone. That's a basic requirement that I have. So now, beyond answering the phone, it's a very basic requirement. There's certain other things that I expect from the people that I refer business to. One is that they're going to be constantly communicating with me. I also require them to take care of the client. If the client calls me and they're like, I don't like this person, we're getting a new person 100%. So the statistic has been thrown around 75% of realtors didn't sell a house last year. Terrifyingly high amount of people. I don't know how you're in business and you don't sell houses. But here's the deal, at the end of the day, you don't have enough information as a buyer or even as a seller to decide who's a good agent and who's not a good agent, because it's probably not going to win me a lot of fans, but we're not all created the same. We're all a little different. And so, what I really do is I navigate that with people. I help them figure out who's going to be a good alignment for them, what's going to work. And if at some point it doesn't work, we change it. Okay. So, the way it works is a lot of people will literally click a button on a website and then they meet the person that shows up. Now, that person is going to have you sign a buyer's agency. Our state law requires that now. And here's the interesting thing about that: you have no idea if the person that you're meeting is going to be in alignment with you. Imagine making the biggest purchase of your entire life and having no idea who's going to be meeting you at the door. So, this is what I do. If you work with me and you're looking to buy or sell anywhere in the United States, and potentially I could help you outside of the United States, I work on a referral basis. So what that looks like is I'm going to partner with another agent that's going to take great care of you. It's very simple. And for this service, you don't pay me upfront. I get paid at the closing table. So it's based on our success. And if we're not successful, we don't get paid. We're like the ambulance chasing lawyer that's, you don't get paid unless we get paid. So there's very few businesses that operate with this kind of mentality, but we are here to partner up with other agents and other people that are looking to buy or sell. So we're a matchmaking service, and that's really what the Good Life Property Group does in general. We're a lead generation service. And so you also can have access to the same leads that I do. This is the thing is I used to spend so much money buying leads. Now, you can buy them from all kinds of different places, but at the end of the day, someone has to call the leads. Most agents don't want to call the leads. They want the leads to call them. So sometimes this is an actual struggle that I have. If you're ambitious and you actually want to work and you want to do this, you can do everything that I'm doing. Our company, Epic, gives you the stuff for free. So the things that I used to pay for, there's currently over 8,200 leads in our lead pond in Indiana alone. All you have to do is pick up the phone and call them. It's a novel concept, but that is what's required. Now, if you do that thing, if you pick up the phone and call them, our brokerage, besides your normal split and your desk fee, isn't going to take 20, 30, 40% of the money. Now, if you're concerned about telling people about how many deals you did last year, your deal numbers might go down. But let me ask you this: what's more important, how many deals you did or how many people you actually help? Right? And then beyond that, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many deals you did, how much money did you make? Do you have ownership? Are you saving any of the money you're making? If you make $250,000 and you're broke at the end of the year, I don't see the point. I mean, you need to actually have a plan for what all this stuff looks like at the end of the day. So this is what I'm going to tell you, and this is we'll wrap it up here for today. Is my business looks very different after doing this for a little bit of time, and I've really changed to the point where I don't want to leave my desk. I want to spend a majority of my time on my computer doing what I do best. And I'm going to partner you up with an agent that loves going out and opening doors. And I love working with people that are the seller's agents. Look, selling a house is difficult. And so, not all the time is an agent going to synchronize with the person, right? So, I have multiple options for you. It's not just one person, and I actually know who that person is, and I know, like, and trust them. So something to think about. If you're interested in talking more about this, I would love to set up an appointment with you. We can talk about how you can actually do the same thing that I'm doing, and I would love to help you with that. And if there's anything else I can do for you, reach out. I love to help people. I don't care where you're at. We will help you. So.